Welcome to Top Games to Play while waiting for Star Wars Outlaws. Let's get started. First up, we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. While this game had a rocky launch, it is in a great state today. While content has stopped for the game, additions added post-launch, including weapons, characters, maps, and full game modes, has kept it alive. The game really sells the sensation of being a trooper on the ground. Lots of fun still to be had if you haven't tried it yet. Next up, we have Star Wars Empire at War. Very few games on this list let you choose to play the Empire or Rebels. While Battlefront excels at that feeling of being a trooper on the ground, Empire at War excels at letting you feel like a general leading a war. A terrific blend of RTS and the Star Wars universe. There's no better feeling than destroying Rebel scum in an amuse of Star Destroyers and then landing to finish off their hidden Rebel base.
Accelerate to attack speed. Target locked. Open fire.
No Jedi.
Next, we will take a look at Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. This game brings back so many memories. This and the X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter series were my childhood Star Wars game experiences. Nothing let you feel like a Jedi more than this. Having Force powers to unleash and a lightsaber to wield against tons of enemies. This action-packed game really set the standard for Star Wars games going forward. Star Wars Squadrons. This game, which many consider the spiritual successor to the X-Wing series, included amazing controls and a great 5 vs. 5 multiplayer component. If you missed out on getting this around launch, that's okay. It is much cheaper now and has a decent single-player story with great cutscenes. Definitely worth checking out. I chose this game because Outlaws includes space combat. While I doubt it will contain the same amazing controls as Squadrons, it does look fun in an arcadey kind of way.
On the sensors yet.
Here is some Star Wars Outlaw space combat footage for your enjoyment. Let me know what you think of the combat in the comments.
Got one.
I feel inclined to remind you that we should shake the Empire quickly.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
I think it looks great so far. While this footage may be an earlier version of the game's build, it looks to really capture an arcade-style fun, while maybe not as fast as something like the Ace Combat series.
ND, get us out of here.
Installing hyperdrive.
Let's go! Push those cannons to the start!
Another blend of Star Wars with various game genres, we have Star Wars Republic Commandos. Man, when I was younger, this was the best Star Wars game. I am so excited the Republic Commandos have filtered into various other Star Wars projects. This game grew out of the tactical shooter genre that included SWAT, Ghost Recon, and Rainbow Six before. If you love shooting games and Star Wars and somehow missed this, grab it. It is a great shooter with a great campaign. I need a Republic Commandos sequel. This almost feels like cheating, but I had to include both Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. The first really brought back memories of the Jedi Knight games with great lightsaber combat and Force abilities. It blended Metroidvania-style exploration with great combat and story. While the first game had some, difficult level design, the sequel really improved on this aspect, and I cannot wait for the third game in the franchise. I have heard that both these games and Star Wars Outlaws have a similar amount of planets in-game. While I don't believe Outlaws will have any lightsaber combat, I do believe it will feature shady characters just like the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor games.
You were only a child when they sent you off to war.
One thing that Jedi Survivor added is a main hub-style open world, which from recent previews it seems Star Wars Outlaws will also feature. Survivor also added blaster combat, however, I believe Outlaws has a completely different combat feel. Survivor is still a great game if you haven't given it a chance. What are you waiting for?
Come on.
I cannot tell you who you must become, or where the line is drawn.
Speaking about shady underworlds, nothing captures that better than Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Recently re-released, the original had a difficult control scheme. It did have fun side objectives like bringing in bounties, and I am hoping Outlaws does something similar. I also believe a bounty hunter might make an appearance. Maybe a lovable pirate from a certain animated series could drop by.
Jango Fett, and the one who shadows him.
Okay, so this might seem off topic, but Uncharted 4 has a very similar feel to Outlaws. While Uncharted is not completely open world, I do believe Outlaws will have set pieces very similar to how Uncharted 4 has them. The gun combat also seems similar, with picking up dropped weapons and taking cover, but always feeling outgunned by enemies. Uncharted 4 is a spectacular game and should be played by any fans of action, shooting, or adventure games. You are even somewhat of an outlaw in this as well.
Where is the artifact?
These guys don't quit!
So that is my list of some top games to play while waiting for Outlaws. I've included some more clips of the game for your entertainment. Check out this speeder section that takes place outside Jonah's home.
That was close. ND5, I got the packet.
All troopers, we have report of a fugitive in Jaunter's Hope. Move to apprehend.
That Imperial announcement wouldn't be about you, would it?
Could be.
Are you excited for Star Wars Outlaws? What are you looking forward to most
Not the
about it?
first time we've outrun the
Hopefully
Empire.
you found a game or two on this list that can hold you over until release.
We need to leave.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, where do we go next?
Anywhere we want.
What are you going to play? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.